Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are back here in the GT Spec series in the GT2 class. We are in here in a pretty full lobby of 23. I'll tell you right off the bat, I'm not as fast as this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Had I run a good lap in practice, maybe I could have been fighting with this guy for 5th. The lap I did run in practice, we would have qualified 7th, pretty much right in the middle of these two guys. Instead, we opted not to qualify, and yep, lucky for me, we are right here in the mid-pack. I would try to run hards, but I have a feeling that making a one-stop work around here is going to be really difficult, so we're just going to do the medium thing and see how it goes. Tune is by Grim, the design is by Clamp God, and yeah, let's go ahead and hop in here and see how we do. Alright. Real quick, while I have you guys, if you enjoy this video, I hope you leave it a like, and if you are new around here, you haven't already, and you enjoy this type of content, I do come out with a new video every single day, so I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. Jeez, that guy hit his brakes way harder than I was expecting. Alright, well, this has been a lovely start. Someone tell me what is happening, please? Like, why do I have to keep slamming on my brakes in the middle of the road? What? Alright, so we're still back here in the 15th. Trying to recover from whatever that was at the start. Say it was interesting to say the least. And it was mostly thanks to this dude right here. Hi, guy. I see that you found your gas pedal now. Congratulations, that is one of the basics. Glad to see you got that down. Please don't randomly slam on your brakes in a straight line again. Dude, this guy is tripping. He's gotta be new or something, dude. Alright, so totally don't remember where we started. Mostly because I was very distracted by that start and then very focused on trying to recover. So we're here in 13th for now. I definitely think that a top 10 is on the table. Got the move done into 12th. Gaining on P11 here. Oh jeez. That was certainly a rejoin, wasn't it? Wow, side by side through Maggots and Beckett's cleanly is impressive, so shout out to that dude. That was some nice, careful driving. Oh, and then I missed my brake point by about 1,000 feet. Let's try to get into a rhythm here. Put in a decent lap, not this 2:07 nonsense. Minor at the beginning of lap 4, so I don't think we're going to be able to make mediums last 5 laps. So I think what we might do here is medium, hard, medium, and see how that goes. Here in the top 10, the leader did pit, as you can see there. We're about to find out how many people are on hards. Okay, so all those guys are likely on hard tires. And I think our pace on the mediums for them was pretty good. So hopefully here on the hards, we'll have a little bit of clear air, and then we can get by. And that group was pretty close together, so hopefully we can get by all of them. It's gonna kind of depend on traffic though, and I do hear people going by. Jeez, dude. That pit bug is so annoying. It really just screws up everything right off the rip. Well, hopefully we didn't get the worst of that pit bug. That really is super annoying, dude. Like, they need to fix that. I just lost a heap of time because of it. As you all saw, I guess. What's this guy doing, bro? Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you, game. That's definitely a legit penalty there. Took that turn, okay. There are quite a few people in the pits right here, but given how bad our pit exit was, we'll have to see if any of them have the same or similar problem. That we were trying to stay in front of. Being held up by a dude with 5 seconds in penalties is kind of annoying, to be honest, because this is now the second time we've been stuck behind him. And we have pace. Bro, why are you hitting me? up here into 9th on lap 7. So we definitely moved up from where we started, but also not as high as I think we could or should be, to be honest. And the fabulous pit bug was certainly very helpful, so thank you Turn 10 for that. But I feel like so far it's been a pretty decent recovery. Hopefully that Porsche behind makes whoever is behind him, makes it very difficult for them to pass. That way we continue to have clear air and can just focus on what's in front of us. I do think these guys are on mediums now. And I believe all of them hit at the end of lap 6, so I think all of their tires are about half worn, just like ours are. But I do think they're on mediums because we had pace on them, and now they have pace on me. And I think it's because we're on kind of reverse strategies here. I feel like these hards are gonna go to minor any minute here. Which would put a slight damper on our strategy plans. Try to make them, excuse me, we'll try to make them last as long as we can here. There's minor right there. I think trying to do another lap on these tires is going to be painful. I just don't know if I should hit here and put on another set of hards, which is what I would have to do, or if I try to extend these for one more lap so that I can run mediums at the end, which I think I have quite a bit better pace on. Jeez. Well, at least they didn't give me another penalty there. This lap is going to be kind of tricky, but the good news is once we pit and put on these mediums, we should be able to push hard to the end, the same way we were pushing to get up here into now 8th place. Anybody is trying a one-stop, I feel very sorry for them, because their middle lap and their last lap are going to be horrendous. Alright, so those two guys up there are going another lap or two, or they're trying the one-stop. Either way, we're gonna push. We're gonna push hard on these mediums for the rest of the race to try and make this work here. We're also gonna let off the throttle and make sure that we're turning to the right when we come out of the pits so as to not get thrown into the grass to the left. There we go. Surprisingly, we came out in 10th, even though we went in 8th. This guy must be on hard tires. Maybe he did hard, and he's going to try to switch over to softs. that's what I figured. That's why I backed off a little bit going into that corner. I had a pretty strong suspicion that he was about to pit for softs for the last 3 laps. Anyway, that puts us up here into 9th. Unfortunately, 5 seconds behind the guy in front who has already pit twice. So we may have wound up losing a position. We'll see. See if anybody, maybe the guy in front of this guy has only pit once or something, and he'll slow him down for a while and we'll be able to catch up. Who knows? But we are up half a second here on this lap. Our out lap was certainly faster than our hard tire laps. Up almost a second on our fastest lap already here. Unfortunately, still falling back from the guy in front. Despite running a much faster pace than we've run this entire race. Much faster pace than we've run this entire race. I think I've already made up the time I lost extending those hards the extra lap to stick with the strategy. If I haven't already made it up, I will by the end of this lap, 100%. Assuming I don't completely botch it. Great start. 100% immediately goes off track. Genius. I wonder when this guy pit. I don't think he pit at the same time we did. I think he pit 1 lap earlier. So his tires may be 1 lap older, which may be why we're making up this ground here. When we're not driving like a moron. Definitely gaining on this guy pretty quickly. That's what I'm wondering, is if he's about to start his 5th lap on mediums, which is gonna be brutal, because his tires are already screaming. Looks like he's going for it though, because he knows he's gonna lose a bunch of time if he pits. This way, he should still finish in the top 10 though, assuming that we can get by him at some point during the course of this final lap here. Might be getting a tiny bit of tow from that car in front. I can't tell if yeah, he's gotta be in range. Well, this might be where we finish, especially because I have the stupid 6/10 and penalties there, so. Yeah, we're just not close enough. I mean, it turned into a nice recovery drive at the end of the day, but I really think we had lap 1, I mean, even just the first 2 corners gone better. And our pit exit not been so screwed up that first time. I think we might have been able to finish in front of these 3 guys, to be honest. Well, I think that Porsche still finished in front of us. Yeah, because he didn't have any penalties. That C8 wound up gaining a position over him, though, despite his 8/10 penalties by wrecking him. So that was kind of crappy, dude. I thought you were being a pretty clean driver with me, but we did have some people who quit. I think God's Cozy didn't even like start the race until several seconds after everybody else, if I remember right. The Porsche who held us up forever that we passed quit. The Porsche we had the run in with at the very beginning, that Chopsticks guy, he quit. We did get by that LLKKYY guy before he quit. So I feel like we got by most of the people that quit before they quit. And like I said, I think that we probably could have been in 6th or 7th. Had we, if turn 10 would fix their pit exit bug, which seems to not be a priority at all, despite how disruptive it is in races. But I really think we could have finished in 6th without that terrible moment. But yeah, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. There's quite a bit going on there. If you did, I hope you'll leave it a like. If you're new around here, you haven't already, and you enjoy this type of content, I do come out with a new video every single day, so I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in the next one.